Said you wanted to get the power play going. Mission accomplished, huh?
Yeah, it was, I hope that's a sign and not an aberration tonight, because our power play has to get going if we're going to do something in the playoffs, and we've been close, so that was great. We turned 2 pucks over in the first period. We had a little rust. That's how they got their 2 goals. After that, we were pretty dialed in throughout our lineup and the power play. A good solid defense, good solid goaltending. Power play ends up being the difference tonight.
You guys stayed out of the box for the most part too. That had to be you're looking
Oh,
for.
absolutely. You cannot. Michigan's power play is deadly, and we need to stay out of the box when you play it. Anyone plays them, you got to stay out of the box.
Getting Jaxon going like that tonight too. That has to be a good point for you.
Oh yeah, he's been going for a while, and just to get rewarded, that's more of a reward because he's been playing so darn well for the whole season, and it was great. The whole bench was fired up for him.
One of those nights where he not only, reminds everybody of the skill he has, but reminds everybody he's 6'4" and what he did around the crease there.
Oh yeah, he's a big dude. Makes a lot of things happen. Yeah, you love that kid.
Yeah.
What a crowd tonight too. Wow. We didn't know what to expect after, we're on spring break and the student section was just rocking tonight. So I hope they stick around here and don't go south.
Seemed like a pretty heady play by Rinzel to shoot that one off the backboard there.
Yes, I hope if you tried it, it was great.
Sure looked like it. Sure looked like a pass.
If you tried it, we'll talk to him. You should take credit for it.
You mentioned the playoffs, Bob. The team felt like they played kind of a playoff type of game. Do you feel like you're in a good spot going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I do. We've been playing that way since Christmas. We had one off, the break was going to pay dividends for us. I thought we were rusty, but I liked how we got out of it, and I think the crowd was a big reason for that, and playing Michigan, because you are rusty, and we showed it in the first period and got better. But we know our MO, we know what we have to do, and we have to stick true to it as we had, we have one more game here in the regular season, and we want to continue to do that.
Any update on Connor Kurth?
Hopefully tomorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully tomorrow. I mean, if not, he'll be in next week for sure.
I was going to ask now, playoffs are set now. You're going to play Penn State. You've got third place locked up. Does that change the way you approach things tomorrow night, as far as your lineup?
Can I have fun with him? No, it doesn't change.
When are you going to stop having fun with me?
It's a dumb question. No, we're not changing anything. We're going to play hockey.
Oliver and Warren, a lot of creativity, especially that one.
Can I go back to it?
Sure.
I take it back. Not a dumb question, but
No, it's okay.
kind of silly. Okay, kind of silly.
I'm specifically thinking your goalie.
Let's go to the next one.
Oliver Moore's creativity, it seemed like on that goal dump and by the goal line there.
And that's where we want to have the puck. And then on the next one he got, that's where you got to bring the puck. You got to get it in Bloody Nose Alley if you're going to score. And we haven't been doing enough of that. And hopefully, like I said, that's a sign. We got Nelly back on a power play, big guy around there, and both units scored tonight. So.
Brodzinski made the one mistake in the first period, but 3 assists tonight too. I mean, that line has got to be, I would think, a key for you.
Yes,
going forward.
absolutely, a key for us. We play them against top lines, and we can get them heated up offensively. It's just a bonus for us. I liked all our lines tonight, and it was with being off 2 weeks. Those were the turnovers, and that's something because I didn't see a lot of it the last 2 periods. I don't know how they got the breakaway when we were on the power play. That one I have to watch, but outside of that, we didn't give much up.
Was that a situation where it could have been a penalty shot?
Yes. And with 6 minutes to go, I took
Yeah.
the 2 minutes. I felt bad for Pino, not to give him that with the crowd. The crowd wanted to, but if we have a short-handed goal, it'd been a dumb move by coach. But let's knock 2 minutes off the clock, and that was why we did it.
Obviously, lose a lot of guys on the blue line last year, but how much of that maturity of that group have you seen this year? That the defensemen seems like guys that are stepping into like some big roles.
It's what's kind of crazy. As good as that decor was last year, this decor now is equal. Pretty cool. Like how fortunate we knew we had the replacements. It took them a little while. Mikey got hurt early, and you've been around a lot, but the maturity of that decor in the heavy minutes that they play now. It's been one of our keys.
Other than Kerwith, everybody else healthy coming out of the break?
Yes. Yeah. It's just kind of a freak thing. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Thank you.
How important was to stay out of the box tonight for your team?
Yeah, I thought we were super disciplined. You know, towards the end there, they were getting a little chippy, but I thought we were really good and just kept skating back to the bench and keep our nose down and keep going.
It's no secret that your line is going to be a key here in the next month. Just to see Bryce get a couple assists tonight and contribute the way you did. Just what did that mean for the three of you, I guess?
Yeah, it's good. You know, we just try to play a simple game. You know, the points will come if we play the right way and getting pucks deep, not turning it over, and just finding each other at the F3 high and getting in front of the net and banging some home.
You talk a bit about Mason too. He not on the score sheet, but made a lot of quality plays tonight. He does that all season.
Yeah, he's just a supporting player. You know, he can play with anybody. He gets along with everybody, and he's always in the right spot at the right time when you need him. And he's always making plays, and every play is always a good one usually.
Was that a set play off the puck off the wall by Rinzel to you in the corner?
I don't think so, but maybe we'll say it was.
You guys have talked before about how you kind of chirp each other on your line. Anybody give Brodz any crap about that turnover, despite the fact that he had 3 assists?
Yeah, we got on him a little bit, but we were good. We were in good spirits.
Made up for it, obviously.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of freshmen come in here, play really well right away. Like, what struck out about Oliver more, the way he's kind of stepped in?
Yeah, you know, he's learning how to play a complete game. You know, he's obviously really offensive, and he's a super dynamic player. And when he helps on the back check, the offense comes even more. And yeah, he's just a super good player and super fast. And when he uses his legs, he's a really good player.
Thanks, Jaxon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Freshman Oliver Moore. Fire away when ready.
Got some folks from the Blackhawks in town. Did you figure you had to put on a show tonight?
I had no idea they were here. Honestly, but yeah, it was a good game for our team.
Just how much was it? You know, your coach talked about battling the rust in that first period. Maybe things were a little off. Just how important was it to get the power play going in that second period?
Yeah, I think our power play, you know, obviously we've been on a little cold streak, but to get it going, I think it's going to be huge for our team moving forward, and you can see what it do to momentum of a hockey game. So a couple of huge goals there from Nelly too.
Seems like every game we're talking to one of the guys on your line here who scores a couple of goals. What's it like playing with those guys?
Yeah, it's honestly a super special opportunity to be able to play with those guys. I mean, both Jimmy and Red bring so much to the table, and you know, I think we're going to keep building here, going down the stretch, and yeah, it's obviously a lot of fun playing with them.
Jimmy took that penalty in a tough area there in the first period. You have to kind of calm him down. Shifts after that, or was he really pretty ready to go?
Yeah, he's always ready to go, so I don't have to do much talking to him. But yeah.
Your goal down by the goal line. What would you see on that play?
Yeah, honestly, I've watched Matthews do it a couple times this year. I think he's obviously leading the league in goals, and watching a goal scorer like him. Yeah, just throwing it at his feet. I think it's a smart play. It can pop out to Hughie there for a rebound, or it goes in like it did. So super fortunate for it to go in.
Was your chemistry as a line there right away? Was your chemistry pretty quick? You guys got together, or is it
Yeah, I mean, we worked through some bumps and bruises. I think you know, it wasn't perfect to start, but I think we're really building now, so it's nice.
Second half of your freshman year, it seems like for some guys like you, it sort of starts to click. Was there a moment that you stepped on the ice and you knew, like, I've got it now, I'm a leader on this team?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever lacked confidence in that area. I think I worked pretty hard for my confidence, but I think obviously the second half of the year, production's been a little bit better for our team and for my line especially, so you know, that always helps.
You guys.
Nelson with the hat trick. What'd you say of him tonight?
Yeah, that's just classic Nelly. I think he gets those looks every night, but you know, it's really good to see him put that in for our team, and yeah, we're gonna need that going forward.
You guys stayed out of the box against a very good power play and kept you cool for most of the night. Was that an emphasis?
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, you don't want to put a team like that in the power play, and you know, they got a lot of talent, a lot of skill over there, and obviously a lot of looks. I think they lead the nation in power play percentage. So yeah, it was huge, crucial for us to stay out of the box, and good thing we did.
Back to Jaxon for a second. How much fun is it to watch that 6'4" frame go right into their kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, we joked about it in the locker room between periods. It's like that line could have like 20 more goals this year. It's just they get like a bunch called out for goal interference because Nelly's always getting to the hard area. But yeah, no, obviously he drives the game. He's someone I look to for sure. Just his mentality to always be at the net, to get to the net, it's special, and you know, he's creating at a high level right now. So.
Just how much fun is this rivalry? This is the second time you've seen Michigan. This is
Yeah.
some intense hockey on.
It's awesome. I think both the buildings and the fans too just makes it that much more special. Obviously, Yost is a pretty cool arena, and then we get them in here, and I think it was probably around 10,000 a night. But yeah, it's a super special rivalry, and it's fun to play in.
Thanks, Albert.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Good game.
Thanks.